The AV-8B NA is one of WarThunder's most misunderstood aircraft premiums. At a first glance, this is an upgraded or technically downgraded version of the AV-8B Harrier. Most players look at it and see that it doesn't have access to AIM-120s, a radar, or the AIM-9M, and they kind of blow it off. Now, if you're looking to buy an aircraft for ground RB and using a CAS platform, there's not a lot of better options than the AV-8B Plus, or AV-8B NA, I mean. This aircraft performs missions in ground RB very, very nicely. If you're looking to actually use it for CAS missions, it's one of the best, if not the best, aircraft premium currently out there. But in Air RB, it has something that other aircraft don't necessarily get. Yes, if you're thinking GPS-guided bombs, other aircraft do indeed get those, but this aircraft actually can maintain its airspeed, its targeting system, all of that, while still remaining good dogfighting potential. What I mean by this is you don't need to run a targeting pod to actually use... Technically, you don't even need a targeting pod in general for GPS bombs, but if you want to use them successfully, especially if you're playing in simulator, you do indeed need the targeting pod. But the AV-8B NA does have one built in. That was the big upgrade that it got to be the night attack version. It was the first ever Marine Corps, Harrier that was able to operate at night successfully. It was not the first ever night fighter, but it was one of the more upgraded ones at the time and one of the only CAS options for all-weather capabilities that the Marines needed. Now, the AV-8B NA has that internal pod, so you don't... I personally still run the targeting pod because it doesn't take up a weapon slot. Or at least it doesn't take a normal weapon slot. You can equip 2 500-pound bombs there if you want the additional 1,000 pounds in ordnance. I run the targeting pod. You don't have to. You can run 4 AIM-9Ls and 6 GPS, GBU, 32 JDAMs. That is what I would suggest running. And then in simulator, like I was saying, in simulator, the CAS kit I would run is 2 AGM-65s, 2 9Ls, and 6 of the JDAM bombs. And then if you want to play an ARB, just getting your kills with the JDAMs, getting as many as you can activate orders and use wagers, and you'll make decent RP and SL. I think it is just a very misunderstood premium. People kind of look at it and say, hey, it's a downgrade of the AV-8B Plus. What's its point? Its point is that it's a good dedicated aircraft and a good dedicated strike aircraft that can actually perform just fine in ARB. I mean, at 11.3, you have 4 9Ls, a great flight model, a 25mm cannon, and then to run the 6 additional JDAMs, it doesn't sacrifice very much. You're still maintaining the same potential that the AV-8B Plus has, except at a much lower BR too, on top of all of that. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on the AV-8B NA. Do you guys think you're ever going to play it in simulator? From my experience playing it in sim, it's very enjoyable. I like the aircraft. I think if you guys are looking to buy a premium to grind ARB, there are still better options than the AV-8B NA. But if you like Harriers and you're wanting to grind with a Harrier and you get the AV-8B NA, it's definitely usable. It might have a bit of a learning curve, but it's worth it. It's worth picking up to use. And honestly, I think there's a lot of, worse options out there. I think once you actually learn how the GPS bombs work and how to actually use the 9Ls and the 25mm and the flight model in general, especially at this BR, it's an enjoyable aircraft. I enjoy playing it. I think it's one of my favorite premiums to actually come out and play. And I think if you're looking to actually buy it for a strike aircraft, you absolutely should. It's amazing. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe and join the Discord linked down below in the description. And I hope to see you guys in a later video.